October 9th. Grace at work. What is grace? It is God's provision for our every need when we need it. Someone has made an acrostic of the word grace, God's riches available at Christ's expense. There is never a shortage of grace. God is sufficient for our spiritual ministries as well as for our material and physical needs. If God's grace is sufficient to save us, surely it is sufficient to keep us and strengthen us in our times of suffering. Paul claimed God's promise and drew upon the grace that was offered to him, thus turning seeming tragedy into triumph. No matter how we look at it, God is adequate for our every need that we have. But God does not give us His grace simply that we might endure our sufferings. Even unconverted people can manifest great endurance. God's grace should enable us to rise above our circumstances and feelings and cause our afflictions to work for us in accomplishing positive good. As with Paul, our sufferings need not be a tyrant that controls us, but a servant that works for us. Verse for today. Let us then approach the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 16. Further reading, John chapter 1 verse 16, Romans chapter 5 verse 20, 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verses 4 to 6, chapter 8 verse 7, chapter 9 verse 8, and chapter 12 verse 9, James chapter 4 verse 6, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 10, and 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 18. How has God's grace been sufficient in your life, in ministering to others, in meeting your material and physical needs? Ask God to help you be a channel of His grace to others. Amen.